excited I can't even talk. Over here, Tess.
Right?
And Hannah, welcome down here. Welcome. And I was telling them before we started, there's no rhyme or reason. So we're just going to talk about Aquashella and all the fun stuff. Because I'm so excited.
Right.
But thanks, everybody, for being here.
Thank you for inviting. Oh, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to Jesse's retirement party for his friend today. And I'm so behind on the costume that I was like, I can't go. So then I was like, I want to talk to someone cool.
I was so busy that I forgot to do Skipper's thumbnail. I'm so sorry.
I wasn't busy at all. I ran away for a second day to the woods and had a fantastic morning.
I have been just crazy on my costume.
Me too. Either between landscaping, trying to get money for Aquashella, and then working on a costume that I had halfway done and decided to completely do it over again.
Yeah, me too. I was a month in and I was like, I hate it.
Yeah, it was just not, I don't know, the colors just weren't working for me, and I was just like, no, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work.
So, this is more important than prom for me. Like in high school, like, that was like the last time I got like super dressed up. So like,
I didn't even go to prom, and like for this, I ordered a onesie off Amazon. I'm like, you guys, I'm not worthy.
That was like the smartest thing because you don't have the craziness of my living room.
Like, when was the last time I did sew something? Well, I guess the last time I sewed anything was when I was rodeoing real hard, and I made a bunch of my own rodeo shirts because, good grief, for those same shirts they wanted like $200 for them, and I'm like, you don't think so? You lost your mind. No way. I could make them for $5.
Yeah, I come up with these bright ideas.
Yeah, and then it took me like 4 days.
This is taking me months.
Yeah, oh no. Now this is taking, yeah. Now, if I would have started sooner, which I should have because I knew about it and I knew I was going to dress up, but I wait till the last minute to do anything. So,
yeah.
If I was you guys, I would wear that costume every year forevermore. I would be like, this is my costume for everything. I'd go to special events. I'd roll up in that costume. I'd be like, what? What?
Right.
Hi, your wedding's beautiful. I'm an octopus. I'm a, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm an axolotl.
Well, that's the brightest idea because, like I said, it's easy to pack.
Of some sort. I'm a fish.
Well, yours is cool. Yours is just cool.
It's not done, so I hope Joe's being so sweet. He's trying to figure out how to make my back fin. But I told him, I was like, look, I don't need to turn and whack everybody in the head. But then I seen yours.
I can have it. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't feel so bad now.
Oh goodness, it's gonna be a good idea.
Oh my god, I think it's great. Like, y'all are gonna be blown out of the water. It's amazing.
But are you driving and you're flying?
Yeah, I'm flying.
But okay,
you're
driving.
Okay. Yeah, because it's Dallas is only at 3.5 to 4 hours depending on traffic, and it's, let's see, I'm leaving on Friday, and by the time though that I'm coming through there, if there's lunch traffic, me and Shanna may hit that after I pick her up. But I mean, we'll be headed to the hotel by that point. So, I mean, going, I shouldn't hit any traffic really, because it's interstate the entire way, the same interstate the entire way.
Really,
so,
just straight.
I
would still get lost.
Now, from I-20 to the airport, Google Maps better take me the right way, because that's where it gets sketchy. And airports are very confusing to begin with. I hope I get in the right lane.
I went to the St. Louis, the ACA, in St. Louis, and it was at the same hotel that I've been to like 4 times and stayed at for the regular auctions, and I still missed my turn.
Oh no.
And I was like, as I passed, I'm like, that's where I'm supposed to be.
And then you go like it's so hard trying to find a place to turn around to get back in the right way, or you hit those side streets that are running beside the interstates. They never can find an on-ramp. That's my problem.
I just can't see, and then I get like, I feel like I could follow directions if it says tell me, but I always get mad at Suri because she doesn't tell me fast enough. I'm
exactly.
Like, you told me like 5 minutes ago.
Google Maps is the worst for that. I'll be like coming out of a gas station or something, and it's so slow to update. It'll be like, take a right, take a right, take a right. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's left, but I'll go right. And then it's like, no, turn around. I'm like,
Make a U-turn, make a U-turn.
We should dress up as Hocus Pocus characters. That would be fun.
I'll bet that's another costume we could order on Amazon.
Yeah, because I'm doing that next time.
I'm just gonna keep adding to mine. Like, it may be this year, but next year, like, it's gonna be the same thing, but more. How that happened, but more.
Well, I'm supposed to be getting there Thursday at the hotel. Yes.
Okay, we'll be there Friday.
Text me or call me or somehow get a hold of me the moment you get in, because I want to do like a slow motion, like, I waited to see you.
Let's see. It's been. Let's see. When was Orlando? Was in June, May. It was May.
I don't know. Like,
either May or the very 1st of June. So say June,
like,
July, August, September, October. It's been 5 months since I've seen you.
I was like, I don't even remember what yesterday was, much less when this, like.
Why is my phone going off?
I just don't even, like, I went to Fishtoberfest, which was amazing and awesome, but much smaller. Like, I'm just like a kid going to Disneyland on Christmas on the moon. Like, I don't even know what to do with my hands.
Because I was so overwhelmed. I'd get back and be like, how did I get here? I feel so lucky. I get to be with superstars pulling together. They're in the lobby. Be cool. Like, yeah, I'm fine.
Run behind you. Is that really who that is? Oh my God.
Well, the first one I went to was Dallas. And I went by myself that time. And so I was running behind. So I got to like the VIP, I feel like it was like the night before in the evening. And so as soon as I got to the venue, it was over and people were filing out. And the first person that I walked past was Corey. And I was like, like, don't, like, I was like, oh my gosh. Like,
that's what I would have done.
But then I was sad because I missed it. So then I walked up and like, I just went up to the desk and I saw Rack and I was like, a familiar face, but everybody was leaving. So the next day, I think I crossed 1,000 subscribers at the dinner. I think I hit 1,000. So I was still pretty new and like just overwhelmed with everything. Like I still am, like, I'm not going to lie, but I was like still like learning everything. And I walked up and I saw a huge line and I didn't know if I should get in the line or if I should go up. So I stood there for like 20 minutes.
I'd wait in line.
If I cut the line, they're going to be bad. But I told them I would help and I don't want to disappoint them and think that I'm always late. So I don't know what to do. So I was freaking out. So I went up and I was like, I'm supposed to help with the fish tube booth. And she's like, oh, here's your pass. Go on in. And I was like, oh, well, that was easy. So then I went to the fish tube booth and I was like, I pointed to my picture. I'm like, I'm supposed to be here. And they're like, yeah. Come on. And I was like, can I come around? They're like, yeah. So the whole time I was like, if I was pretty like, just, oh my goodness. Like I was just overwhelmed with everything.
And now when she's there, she's like zip, 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 zip. She's like all over the place, very fast.
Yeah, so it was a crazy, overwhelming, but it's so fun. It's just, don't be surprised if you're just kind of like, oh my goodness, the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need both of you to keep an eye out for me because I'm gonna be like, every picture I'll be in the background with my mouth hanging open, catching flies, just like, what's happening?
I told her it was gonna be like, it is really sensory overload. Like for real, it is.
It's in a good way, but you got the lights and the music and the superstars and the cool fish people and all the fish tanks. You're like, oh my gosh. And anything you want, you're like, I can buy that. I can, oh my gosh. And it's like fish I don't normally see. So it's just so fun.
Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more.
Stephen P says, I have no idea what to do when I get there. Stephen, come
Kerri,
find
somebody
me.
saying hi.
Hey.
But he won't show his whole face.
It's the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, he said, I know that blonde.
Yeah. I wouldn't let Jess go the whole time. No. She's my friend.
Right?
Yes.
Everybody away.
Well, when I got there, we pulled behind the back where the loading docks are, and this is in Orlando. And it's like she's on the phone texting me, and I'm on the phone texting her back and forth the entire time, me driving to get there. And we finally get there like later in the evening, like 6. And we get to the docks, we park, and it had like just started raining. So we start running, and I see this really big guy in this small blonde. I know them people. Well, I do on the internet anyway.
Yeah, I just assume you're my best friend.
Right,
I
exactly.
stalk your chat, so you're required to be my friend.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we're all friends. Like, in case anybody didn't know, we're friends. Like,
but I took her,
these two might not know, but we're friends.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I told you in that chat, I was like, when I find you, be warned.
Right.
Because I have waited since the last time to talk.
Right.
Because I don't have a lot of friends in real life.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. I took her, I was like, here's the booth, here's this, here's these people. I was like, here's the grand tour.
Yeah, she did.
Well,
she was awesome.
And not to do a complete segue, but I think that's one of the things where we are like, in YouTube culture and club culture and all of that, we're particularly blessed because of all of the way everybody is so welcoming and inclusive, and like you get to be friends with people online, and then you get to finally meet them in real life and be friends in real life and online, and it's just, for me, it's a whole new world. My son has like video game friends, and I was always like, you have friends on the internet? I'm slightly concerned. What does this mean? And now I'm like, Ben, I have friends on the internet. And he's like, what? So proud.
Yeah. My thing is though, for me, it's not any different from like me talking to you here. I feel like I know you. So when I see you in life, it's like, hey, we talked yesterday, we talking today. It's the same, it's not like
but I finally get to give you a hug.
Yeah, I get to touch you finally, but
right? I can get my hands on you. That didn't sound creepy.
And just saying, I'm a hugger, so, there ain't no 6 feet distance with me. Sorry.
Nope. All for one and one for all, man.
Like, hi, everybody in chat.
Oh my gosh. And so many people came and hanging out with us.
I know.
Welcome.
But to go back to, I think it was Steven.
Yeah.
Steven.
When you find the venue, usually the venue is pretty easy to find because even by Thursday when I get there, they have the big Aquashella sign to kind of mark where it's going to be at in the venue. And it's so much nicer now, honestly, that it's at the venue, the hotel and the conventions at the same place. So you find that, and then usually there's a check-in that you can just get your pass, or if you go like Friday, if you get there Friday, just find me if you want, and I can. Usually she's running around frantically for the vendor, but we can get you a pass. Like we'll get you checked in. If she's not right there to like check you in immediately, just let us know and we'll get you taken care of.
Well, I said I'm just bringing mine from Orlando, and then once I finally catch up to her, I'll just get my new one. But I was like, I'm just gonna put this one on and roll with it.
Yeah, the first couple shows I went to, like there wasn't the Google Doc to sign up, I don't believe, or maybe there was. Maybe there was. But I got a VIP wristband the first couple of times because they specially printed the badges, but now they have like the ones you can just. But I have went, I think, to every show but the very first one, and I still write mine on there and put my channel sticker. So
yeah, like mine, because I didn't get mine, pre-printed, so it says Orlando.
But they're still so cool.
Yeah, but she did that for me after the fact.
Yep.
But I've got my pins, stuck to them, so I'm like, I'm gonna take that one too. And then I got my sticker on the back. That way, if somebody's like, "Hey, who are you?" I'm this person right here.
Yeah, I got all mine above my head right here. You see them?
I just can't believe there could potentially maybe be something with my name printed on it. That just like, do you know how often I have had pre-printed Shanna stuff available in my life? It would be never, ever, 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 ever. Like nobody prints Shanna on nothing. Like you can scribble out the N and make an O into an A, maybe get you there.
I've never, if I find my name spelled right on something, I grab it. Because it's always with a C. It's always with
that problem.
But here's
I can find Jess and Jessica.
I think this was the last one, wasn't it?
Oh, that is cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think that one this was Orlando, yeah.
Yep, that was Orlando.
This was the ACA. This was Jesse's. Yeah. And that's the same one. And
the only other one I've got is the DFW vendor card, but it ain't nothing. But it is on a lanyard. But they gave me this zippy one.
There's that one.
Oh, that's cool.
And this one was a vendor one that was turned into a creator one for me.
And that may be what mine says creator.
Yeah, this was I think this was Chicago a few years ago, but it says they didn't have, so they just made me one, which I felt special because I was like, oh, thanks.
Right.
This is my headband from the ACA. I'm not a pack rat at all,
But those are cool to keep. Like, those are like, hey, I might actually be somebody.
And then on the other side of this tank, I have my green bandana that Rat got me from the Team Green Alliance.
Oh, cool.
Back in the day, I tied that up there too.
Yeah, it's like
my sentimental goodies.
Like a zippy lighter leash. That's exactly what it's like. I don't know why they gave me that one, and I put it on a necklace. Actually, I had, and I just left it on there. But everybody else, I think, had lanyards, but I don't know. That's what they had left because I got mine like last. Like I was like one of the last people to get there. That would have been Saturday, about midday was when we finally ran her down. But, we'll pull in. And, at first I didn't know if we were going to do the dressing up on Saturday or on Sunday. And I wanted to do it Saturday at first because I was like, well, that's the day that most people are there. But this is Dallas. It don't matter.
I feel like this show's been sold out. Well, I don't know if it's officially sold out, but I feel like people in chat have been buying their tickets for Dallas even through all the other Aquashellas. So I feel like this one's just going to be bigger.
Well, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the one since prior to COVID, right?
Yeah, because this is the one they canceled.
Right. So those that had those tickets get in with those tickets this go round. So they had those. So
they got
and
double
the
ticket sales.
And I thought the last one was sold out.
They're like, I don't have privy to the numbers because I'm not that special. I wish I was, but it seems like they always have really good attendance. It's always just like, and I'm not around a lot of people a whole lot. So I'm just like, take it all in. Like, I don't sleep. Like, if there's someone in the lobby, I will stay up and talk to you until you pass or make me leave. Like, there's been nights in the past where I've stayed up to like 3 just chit-chatting, and then I'll wake up at like 6. It's like, people might be downstairs, and I don't want to miss anything.
Right.
It's like the one time I get to like see everybody, because each show, there's different people that get to go. So I don't want to miss anybody.
Right. And that's why I wish I could have gotten to go to Chicago, but I will next year. I'll be
at each show has their own perks. Like Chicago has Aqualand.
Yeah.
Orlando was just new, and the venue was just awesome in and of itself.
Yeah, that good grief, it was
this amazing. One, I haven't been to this venue. It's a different venue. It's a different.
Now, I thought that this venue and the hotel were separate.
I thought it was the same. Are they separate?
They're separate. Yeah, I think they're separate. I think there's an interstate that.
Oh well, it's so close. The last one.
No, it's like across the interstate, but I think they have a taxi or whatever.
Yeah, you can still get there.
We're in the hotel behind it.
Are you?
Yeah, you're actually walkable.
I've been planning is the booth. I don't know anything about anything. Once I get there, that's when I'm like, oh, okay. I give the Uber driver the address. I just know about the booth and the fish tube stuff.
Yeah. Now, I believe that Dallas is the biggest and will be bigger than Orlando, and Orlando was big.
A lot of people live closer because there's so many people that live in Texas. It's just a lot of people just
it's an easy spot. Well, you got how many states that surround it? 4?
Sure.
And then you got people coming from Florida to Dallas, so then you got all them states in between. It's just, I think, a good central location, even though if you were really going central, you go more like Oklahoma or
Northern.
Not Colorado.
You just give them
right in the middle.
More shows so I can go see you guys more.
Exactly. I think we need one on the West Coast.
I'm just saying they could do one in Portland. I wouldn't mind. It's right in the middle of the West Coast.
There's so many of you guys up that way. You would think that you think they would.
It's probably on their plans in the future, just because who wouldn't want more Aquashella?
Right.
But yeah, I was born in Oregon, so I'd love to go back. I was so jealous when you went. I was like, I want to go. I was pouting like a child. I was like, that's not fair. I felt so guilty to take 2 big trips in the same month that I just felt bad. But I wanted to go so bad.
Oh man, it was awesome.
Or somebody asked if you have ever been to Disney World, Shanna.
No. Nope.
No.
I went to Great Wolf Lodge one time and like this little place called Enchanted Forest, but never like I've never been on like a real roller coaster or anything like that.
What,
just
really?
like the carnival rides. Yeah.
I got stuck on a roller coaster when I was a kid and it was terrifying. But I went back for more.
Horrible.
Oh my gosh. Like I don't go to fair carnivals anymore and ride any rides because
not as an adult I don't.
You know that boat that swings almost goes all the way over, like almost. Well, they have those things that come down and latch, right? Well, there was a girl behind me and hers didn't latch. And I'm sitting there holding her in along with everybody else around us, screaming at the person that's running the ride to stop the ride, stop the ride. I'm holding this person in. She's not locked in. Never stopped the ride. We all held her in. We got off that ride, and one of the men walked around and unplugged it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Like one of the guys that was on the ride helping hold us in went around there and unplugged it. And when you unplug those rides, you have to have like
it's a whole thing.
Yeah, right. And so that's why he said he did it, because he knew that I wouldn't have known to do that. But ever since then, I'm like, no. They put them suckers up and take them suckers down too much for me and my comfort.
As a kid, you don't care. You just see the cool ride and it's like, I want to do this. As an adult, you take a second and think about how far they've traveled, tied to the back of a semi truck, who put them together, who's operating it. And it's like, Also, I weigh like 4 times as much as I did when I was enjoying those rides. So, like, the strain on equipment has increased.
I just was braver as a kid for sure. Dude, Silver Dollar City in Branson is cool. I've been there in Six Flags.
Yeah.
Six Flags is one I go to the most. But that was the Ninja roller coaster at Six Flags. When it goes up the first time, it goes down to a first curve. And so I've stuck like this the back like couple cars were stuck on that chain. And I was probably only like 7.
Oh
and
my
little
gosh.
brother was with me. We were just barely tall enough to ride it. We were up there for like a long time. We couldn't come off, so we just had to wait for it
Just had to hang
like,
there.
go. So we had to keep riding it. And
Oh my
I stopped
gosh.
riding fair rides because the like octopus ride, the one that kind of like spins and goes up and down,
Yeah.
it opened. And so I was like a teenager then, and I don't remember who, it was like a younger kid with me at the time. So I just kind of held on to the side, just was like, just hang on. But the thing was like open. And I was like, I just stopped riding those rides.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm like, no.
The bad thing is I try to keep Landon from doing it. And
because you don't want him to die. That's not bad.
Right. I don't want him to get on the swing and him go, woo, and never come back.
Yeah.
But but then I gotta step back and let him be a kid too. So it's
Jesse just yells at me, stop being so protective. I'm like, that's my job.
Yeah, exactly. And exactly.
I went to Disneyland in California when I was in 4th grade. That was my last family vacation. And my only family vacation and I remember staying in line for the Indiana Jones ride for like 5 hours.
What?
But it was so worth it.
Oh,
it was like when it first opened. I feel like it was, but I got to leave 4th grade 2 weeks early, and we went on a 2-week vacation to California.
Nice.
And that was my last like family vacation with my parents. It's been a while, but that was a cool place when I was a kid.
I've heard they have massive turkey legs, and that intrigues me, but the big crowds and lines, like, unless there's fish involved, you're probably not getting me in a crowd.
They have those flags, and you can smell them like up like half the park away. And I've never had one, but they're always someone eating. Like when you go past them, they're always.
It makes me feel icky. I don't know why those big turkey legs make me feel icky. I'm like, I walk by somebody that's eating, I'm like,
yeah, they smell good.
They smell wonderful. Oh my God, do they smell wonderful? But I don't know. I just I can't do it.
Yeah, no.
I can't do it.
I have such a soft spot for turkey. I would eat that up. I'd be like, what's up, girls? Nom, 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 nom. How you doing?
I'd sit there and just be like, as you get it, I'd be like, let me. Where's that kind of fun?
No, I bet the two of you both would be like, can I tear just a little piece off of that and get some dainty little dip, 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 dip. Meanwhile, I'm like, nom.
I saw her. She got that down pat.
I can't eat a lot of foods, but what I do eat, I tear into. I ain't pretty anymore. Like in my 20s, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, and now I'm just like, who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I'm reading chat. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I think one of the benefits of getting a little bit older is like, I still have anxiety about stuff, but it's not really so much about what other people think anymore. Like back in the day, I used to really worry about it. Now I'm like, meh, look away. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I have a lot of anxiety, and it's when I don't know what to expect. Exactly. Because then I feel like I'm gonna get lost. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get embarrassed. Like I'm gonna I'm gonna forget someone's name. Like it's that stuff. But I can like. I look like this for YouTube and you guys.
Yeah, I used to get very panicky, very just like beside myself. But now I'm just like, okay, let's go roll with it. If I get lost, hey y'all, I'm lost. How do I get back to where I'm supposed to go? I don't know. I don't know why. It's like the flip.
Yeah, it's always like on the trip going there. I'm always like super like. But then once I get there and I find where I'm supposed to go and I get checked in and everything's like where it's supposed to be, then I just get nervous because of the people. I'm like, I can't wait. But it's like a good anxiety type because I'm excited. But like the travel there, I'm just like, oh.
I feel like once I find Jess, once I find you, like, because I get super anxious around people like people, but individuals, like a person I know, then I'm like comfortable. I feel like I can be myself. And then like you get a couple people, and it's like, all right, we cool. Let's do this. Yeah. I got my people.
That's right.
Crowds of people I don't know, I get really anxious. But if it's a crowd of people of my friends, I still get nervous, but it's not like the freak out, the sweating. Like, I'm like, oh my God.
Oh gosh, nervous sweats. Like I'm just gonna walk around with my elbows up. Don't worry about why. It's not because I'm afraid of my armpits getting wet. Don't look at me.
As long as you don't go like this afterwards, we're
no,
good.
that's this. And then you can go Rockstar Jazzy.
Right.
You got options. It's not always a sniff. Oh, Steven, please don't worry. We'll get you in.
Right.
You good. You good. We got you.
Quit worrying.
Yeah, as soon as you get there, just message me. I think we talked through Facebook. Just message me and I'll meet you. Like, I'm that person. I will be meeting you in the lobby.
Yeah.
Be like, oh my goodness, let's go here. We'll get you checked in.
Yeah.
And
that's what they did with me in Orlando when her and Ed met me in the back. They're like, all right, come on, we'll go this way. We just went on. And from that point, I was like, I mean.
I just know that Jess is picking me up at the airport, and Jess can handle everything, and she's a professional at the Aquashella experience, so I'm like good to go.
I love you, Doc.
Because if I don't tell myself that, I will lose my mind in the lead up.
I got you. We're good. As long as, like I said, as long as I can find the right way to get into the airport.
Yeah, you don't have to. I can't read it all because I'm trying to.
And I think it's like the airport's like 45 minutes from the actual place.
I know last time in Dallas it was a little bit. It was a little bit.
Well, because I was thinking it'd be easier if I just like went to the hotel and hung out there and was gonna meet Jess, and then I looked at how long it was from one thing to the other, and I was like, okay, wait, no, that's like half my budget for fun money at Aquashella for a taxi. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
There, Lumpy Dog. Now you see it. Not my head going. It's my logo. I'm just sitting in front of it.
I love that background with you sitting in the center like that, and it's like, woo.
My shoes do that it's not that fancy, but my shoes for my costume, they have like a button on them, and you can turn them on like different color settings, and one of them is like a blinky. And so but they came in way too big. So I'm going to try to stop.
That's some toilet paper in the nose. There's some cotton.
I wear kid size. Like I wear like a kid size 4 or like a 5.5, 6. And I ordered what I thought. And I was like, dang, these are big.
Kerri is a little bit smaller than me, Shanna. Like a little bit.
I feel like
you guys are going to be so cute. I'm just going to scoop you up and be like, let's go do this, ladies.
You know how many times in my life they just rest their head, like their hand. They're like, you're perfect, like rest. I was like, why are you like, really? And then I remember like in high school, like I would just get picked up and moved in the lunch line. I was like, really? Like I'm here. People like you're going to just move me? Okay.
No,
that's so messed up.
The lobby of the convention, not the lobby of the hotel.
Yeah, I usually am at the fish tube booth, and if I'm not at the fish tube booth, I'm just getting something, and then I'll be right back. So wherever, I usually pack like a little backpack, and it's got like my business cards, my channel cards. I did order stickers finally, so just to keep it off my back. I'm like, I finally ordered them, and they're going to be here tomorrow.
These are the ones I'm bringing. I've only got like that many of them, but they're my holographic ones.
This is what they look like.
Nice.
I don't know if I've ever showed them on the channel.
They're the holographic ones.
Yeah, because I copy off of you because you're cool.
Oh.
And mine are cartoons.
Yeah, but yours is, I like your logo.
No, Shanna, show your things.
The show flyer or the stickers?
No, the lighters. Kerri I like it.
Okay, so in case you don't know about my channel, it is not for kids. Like,
Right.
it's not for kids. It is not for kids. It's not even for my kid, and he lives with me, and he's 15. So, in that not for kids theme, it was like, what could I have as a giveaway for my channel? So I made lighters.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
So that way, because I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, I have like my little e-vape electric cigarette thing. But I was like, when I want to go outside and hang out with like the cool kids out in the parking lot, like I want to be able to give them something that they'll appreciate. And I was like, lighters.
And I'm gonna tell you, that's where you do get much of your most interesting conversations is out there.
Yeah, we all hang out. Wherever there's a group, I'm there. I don't care.
Just slide in from the back, and then you can wait in the front if you make sure you know them then.
Yeah, I passed out for like 3 days afterwards because I'm so exhausted because I don't sleep.
Yeah, like, and I don't know what I was thinking for starting the Merry Fishmas stuff like the Monday after when I'm still gonna be
in Texas,
in Dallas. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Jess, you can do it all. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what everybody thinks until I crash and I actually don't wake up for a morning stream. But I have not done that in months.
You won't have to wait in the line in the lobby.
No.
Or
Stephen, me message me on Discord and I'll give you my phone number, and I'm not committed to be anywhere for anything, so I can literally just wait for your text message, run out there with the pass, and get you as soon as you get there. Don't worry about waiting in a line. Just get to the venue, message,
and if we're not
I'll
at the
come
same
get
hotel, she'll yank me, and then we'll drive over there if we got to.
Yeah, and if I'm assuming, you told me you did. You filled out that doc, and like, I never got a confirmation from anybody when I filled it out, but when I got there, they just took care of me. You know, like they just.
And everybody knows who you are, Stephen. Right. Like, I know you don't get that you're a big deal.
But you are.
You're a big deal. We all know who you are.
But if you filled that out, and like anybody else, if you filled it out, there's going to be, that's just how we can keep a tally of like who's going to be there and stuff and have numbers of like what to anticipate. And there used to be a sub count for like, I think it was 5,000. But as long as you're a good, reliable, like here for the community, you put out videos, which you do, which are great. Like, we gotcha. But then we know who to expect, because usually there's a Friday night and a Saturday event of some sort, depending on the show. This year we're gonna have like a panel, like where we can ask questions type of thing to some of the bigger people. Have like a little like get together with us. I think it's like 7 to 9 or something like that on Friday, and then Saturday we're going to try to do the same type of restaurant. I'm not sure where they got the reservations, but we'll have like a dinner, and we'll have like, usually some people drive, some like we'll catch a ride with someone or something. We'll get you. And then that's the one that's like huge. It's like got the vendors and like everybody.
Yeah, the Saturday night one is the big one.
And you just kind of hang out and chat.
Now, at Orlando, you had to buy tickets to go to that event on that Saturday night. Do you know if that's going to be
it was sponsored, so we only had so many tickets. So we were going off the people that filled out the list. So we only had so many tickets. But I should know.
A lot of us ended up
sponsored event. I believe it was Aquashella that's like catered, like not catered it, but they provided us. You know, we didn't have to pay for it or anything, but it's sponsored. So we just only have so much room. So if you get there and we just didn't anticipate you being there type of thing, then it's not that you weren't allowed or anything. It's just we only had so many.
Yeah.
But I am nowhere in charge of that. I just showed up myself. I was like, I am here.
Right.
I just kind of helped. Like, I told them, I was like, people like to eat and talk. So we want to hang out. So it kind of, just something that we can kind of like hang out and bond a little bit and get to know.
Kerri,
like,
have you ever been to a Buc-ee's?
No.
Oh my gosh.
A restaurant?
No, it's
a gas station.
Yeah, a gas station.
But a really cool one?
I've ate like good dinners at a gas station before.
Yeah, like I mean,
but it was, I don't know what they were like, what restaurant
it's like at. It's huge. It's like got 100 gas pumps, and it's clean, and it sells like everything. But the main thing it's known for is its Bucky nuggets, and they're this puff, like a cheese puff, cheese ball type, but not
like
cheese.
A cheese curd? Is it deep fried?
No, it's not. I mean, I guess it is, but it's like more like a cheese ball, like a cheese puff.
Oh.
But instead of the cheese, it's got like a maple flavoring to it. To me, anyway.
Oh.
And they're like known. Anyway, I told Shanna that one of the nights, we would exit and we would run, and I'd take her because it's not but less than an hour from Dallas from where we're going to be. So I was like, heck yeah, that'll be a little side run we can go do.
We can go get Bucky nuggets.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm bringing some Bucky nuggets, and then you're going to want to take some home.
Absolutely. I'm so excited. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I am so excited.
I can't believe it's
next weekend.
No,
this weekend. It's this weekend.
Yeah. I still have to do my costume. I still have to pack. I got to bring my ring light. We use my ring light for the photo area. So I got to pack that. I bought my suitcases, but that's about as far. They're in the middle of the floor, and I totally tripped over it and spilled my freaking coffee. And I was like, suitcases.
Jenna said it better. She said they're like corn pop cereal, but fried. But fired. Wait, it jumped.
Oh, fried and coated with sugar.
Sugar, yeah.
So they're sweet.
Yes, they're sweet, but
I guess the maple would have kind of like
They're good. Oh my God, they're just so good though. Oh my God, they're so good. Like I could sit there and eat a whole bag and make myself sick because I can't stop. Ed, ask Ed. Ed knows.
I don't feel like we're drastically far away from each other, but when I go down south like that, it's like it's just some of this stuff is just so different.
I know.
When it comes to food.
Like my sister just came back from living in Colorado for a few months. Mm-hmm. And she said, it's like you cross Colorado state line and it's another world. Mm-hmm. I mean, for real. She's like, don't know why.
I can't remember where I was at. Was it Chicago? I can't remember which one. I think it was Chicago. No, it was Dallas. No, it was Chicago. Not this is the last one, but the last time Aquashella. So 2 times ago. Yeah. We went out to eat somewhere close to the hotel, and they just got a kick out. They're like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, Missouri. They're like, oh, but it was just like, I didn't feel like I wasn't that far. Like, it's not that far away, but it's just crazy.
Clara Hogan, are you coming? She says, so I am excited also. So maybe she's coming too.
She is going to be on Susie Q's stream coming up here in just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I'll be watching, although I'll be working on my costume.
I'll be sequencing, lurking, and listening.
That's right. I do so much of that. That's why, like, when I'm in a stream, you guys, and I say hi, everyone, and then everybody says hi back, but I don't individually come back and say hi. It's because I jumped in, said hi, and then I'm back to lurking and not being able to see the phone. So I love you, and I say hi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always listening to something. When nobody's live, I'm like listening to a replay or whatever.
Oh,
so remember, when you're streaming and you read something in the comments, please read it out loud, because half the time I have no idea what's going on, because they're like, oh yeah, so and so, and I'm like, wait, what? Hold on,
Exactly.
Break it down for me.
Right. Clara Hogan is in Ireland. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, you a long way from home. From here anyway.
That's one place I would like to go.
Woo-hoo.
Yes, Ireland and Scotland both.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my heritage.
My
dad is very, very Irish Scottish, and I think my mom's side's Greek, but Me and my mom's the only blondes. I've come from a sea of redheads.
Yeah.
Freckle-faced, green-eyed. And Jesse makes fun of me because if it doesn't come from some kind of like potato product, I probably won't eat it because I just like potato.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm watching from inside a car wash. It's so effing cool.
At the car wash.
Right? I want to go to Thailand.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that where Game of Thrones was? A lot of Game of Thrones was videoed.
What was videoed?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, that I don't know. But I just know it's very beautiful.
Yes, it is. All the waterfalls. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. I just want to travel. I just can't afford it.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
I spend all my money going to Aquashella.
So, speaking of Aquashella, what do I need to remember to bring with me?
You
will
bring tons of camera stuff that we all know. I pack all this crap and you don't remember to use it.
Yeah. Or you can't find it at the right time.
Yeah, in my backpack I have headache medicine, cards.
Yep.
Some kind of like camera gear that again I won't use. Then my autograph cards, extra Sharpies. Usually the silver ones work the best for like signing because everything seems to be like on black, like the black posters and stuff. What else do I have in there? I think that's about
batteries,
it. Like
gimbals, cords.
Yeah, like usually I have like a couple dongles, a couple like mics. I have a little mini ring light, my gimbal, but my gimbal somehow, I don't know what's wrong with it. It just keeps blinking yellow. I have like a DJI gimbal and it just blinks yellow and it never connects, but I pack it anyway. Because I have to have my like camera bag, but I always get a headache. So some kind of Tylenol, tennis shoes. Don't wear dress shoes. I've done that in the past. Don't do it to yourself.
Right.
Bring an extra hoodie or sweatshirt because it's usually kind of cold in the venue. And once things get going, you work up a sweat, but bring something that you can like
throw on.
Kind of get cold. So I always bring like a hoodie and tie it around my waist. So I think that's probably hair ties. I mean, stuff like that.
But you start out being like all pretty and feeling good, but by the end of the show, you're like,
yeah. I usually get asked, the things I get asked for kind of like behind the scenes is hand sanitizer and gum. I get asked for that a lot. So I try to bring some of that just in case, because you talk so much. I usually bring some perfume. It's a very girly bag.
This is perfect because, like, I think 2 of the things you've listed, I was like, yeah, I need to bring that. All the rest of it, I'm like, oh, like bringing Sharpies. I'm like, what?
I go in and out of the venue sometimes a lot, and sometimes it's bright, so I'll have a pair of sunglasses sometimes if I remember it. And then I think that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like anything that's like it took me forever to order stickers, but I ordered autograph cards, but I don't use my autograph cards like some of the bigger channels, but I have them. I just think it's a good picture, so I'm like, here.
Yeah.
But my stickers, I will say your stickers go the fastest.
Yeah.
That was like I think I ordered 50 and I used them all. They just handing them out.
I ordered 300 of each. But I'm making lighters, people. So, you know.
I set up my stacks in the hotel. Like, this is what I'm going to bring. And each day I bring like a handful. So it's not like all packed in there.
I'm going to bring some of these, but they're going to get given out specially somehow, one way or the other.
We always battle the booth kind of getting not overcrowded, but like kind of crowded with bags. Especially the last day of the show, because people sometimes will check out and leave their bag. So we try to like tell everybody if you bring a backpack and you don't want to carry it and you're part of like the fish group, if you can not bring it, because we battle trash. A lot of times we're just there. I'm there all day just throwing trash away. that's just trying to keep the booth clean.
Yeah.
But we'll have a table that you can kind of stuff it out of the way, but kind of, put the tablecloth down, kind of keep it so it's not so. We just battle a lot of and people do it. They don't mean to do it, but they'll sign this and they'll set something down and then they'll walk away. So we throw cans and stuff like that away.
Yeah, and then everybody's been there all day long. If you get food, you bring food in. You sit there and you'll eat the food, and then one morning, don't y'all do donuts or y'all?
Yeah, for the VIP, we have coffee and donuts, and it's for the VIP, VIP. So we'll have the layout. There's a table, and then you can come in. There's be coffee and donuts, and then when that runs out, we'll get rid of that, make it into probably another sign-in. For the creators. I'm making nameplates for everybody to tell them where. Here's your part. Here's your part. Here's your table. Let me tell you over here.
Yep. I can't wait.
I'm supposed to leave after I get my son to school on Thursday, and it's supposed to be an hour and 40-minute flight, so it's not bad.
Oh,
and
no, that's
from
not bad
there, I think we're supposed to get there way before check-in, but Jesse's cousin has a new house over somewhere close to the venue, so we might spend a little time with his cousin and seeing their house and be because I'm not there all the time. Have a little extra family time because it's a total perk that he's got family there. And they might even come to the show. So I'm super excited because he's got 2 little girls. I'm come to the aquarium show. I'll show you the aquariums.
Right.
So I'm kind of excited, secretly about that.
We almost stayed in a hotel right across from the Dallas Aquarium. But
there was no parking.
I changed
for that
our
one.
mind. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was like, Jess, you better make sure they have parking. And she's like, parking? I'm like, because it was what they want, $40 a night to be able to park there.
$35.
Or you had to parallel park on the street in downtown Dallas.
And I got a 3/4 ton truck.
Yeah, there's been times where I'm man, they have such a good turnout. I wonder about the parking, but there's always enough. But yeah, it's totally expensive.
Yeah. Now at the venue, I know the first day we didn't have to pay, or did not have to pay, but the second day it did at the venue. So that's okay though. I'd rather have my vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because that's such a secure, at least for me anyway, knowing even if it's just I need 10 minutes to go sit in there and just no lights, no sounds, just a little moment, that's safe. It's home base.
Yeah, we drive to the Chicago one. That's the one we always drive to, but the Orlando one and this one we fly to.
Yeah.
But we always fly Southwest. I haven't flown anything else in a while. That's one I always go to. But they have, I think it's Love. Is it Love Airport? I feel like Southwest, they kind of had their own little airport, but it still seemed like it was quite the Uber. I feel like it was $50 to get from the airport to the hotel at the last Dallas show. But like I said, I just look up the address. I don't even care what it is. I just show up and then just kind of figure out where to go. Because if I look too hard, then I get nervous about travel and get nervous about getting there.
Oh, Papa Shrimp says that he thinks letting people come and do a tour. Oh, and wow. I'm like, hey, wait, I'm supposed to have exclusive to that.
Jess, simmer down. It's okay.
Veteran, he's always and forever, my friend, because he's the first person that ever responded back to a comment when I first started my channel. I don't even know if I had video. I might have made 1 or 2 videos, but I watched one of his, I think it was advice or something about, and I left a comment, and he's the first person that's ever responded back, and I will always be you're my friend.
Then we all need to just go together. We'll all just go get our exclusive together.
He's so nice. And then I will never forget, I was trying to coordinate all of the YouTubers for the group picture it was Orlando. And I was going around all day. Picture 7, picture 7, picture 7, picture 7. Yep. And I get there, I was there's probably 40 of us.
Yeah.
And I was who has a camera? We're YouTubers. And we were I don't know. So Jesse ended up taking it on my phone.
Oh, that's amazing.
And he was this is a group of YouTubers and not one of us has a camera available.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was the way he said it just made me so tickled. It's like, that's true. But it was a good picture in the end. It really was.
Yep. I have an exclusive invite that they sent out to everyone. But I mean, like, I don't even know how we're going to put everything all together in even the 3 days. Well, 3-4ish days. Because I'm going to do Papa Shrimps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go and video his, and then Jason's, and then go into Bucky's, and then the Friday night thing with the YouTubers, Saturday night thing with the YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
Then Sunday morning, the 2 or 2.5 hours it's going to take to get not just get me ready.
I was talking to you in your stream the other day, and I know you heard me through the computer. Like, Jess, you know you're going to get me ready, and I know you're going to need help getting ready. So you just come over and we'll just get each other ready. And
right.
Like, you could hear me in your chat. Like,
psychic mind waves.
Right?
I can't do
totally
this by
good.
myself.
Like, I got stuff that we're gluing on my face too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's why I got such a simple costume, so I could help Jess with hers.
Right?
You don't have time.
But I want to do it like they do for weddings, you know, and how they video the kind of like the beginning and then getting ready. I kind of want to do it like that.
The behind the scenes.
Yeah, that way
when I film that.
Yeah.
On my end, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, why did I do this? This looks awful. This won't fit.
I'm going to tell you right now.
I'm not going downstairs. Like,
does not. It looks amazing.
Me crying in the corner. Why did I make it so complicated for myself?
Oh my
gosh. And then I'll go downstairs and be like, this looks good, but I have to have the breakdown first. I can't film that.
What time is the thing on Friday night?
I believe the last time I talked to anybody, I believe it was 7 to 9, but it might be 6 to 8. We'll let you know.
Hey, Steven, if you need to leave earlier, I mean, Rocco will still be on the show. So if you needed to only do part of the show, you could, if you wanted to leave an hour early. And I so appreciate you offering to do that too.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I believe we have another meeting this Tuesday, kind of like a final, we'll see you guys in a couple days. And I think we're going to get like all that kind of finalized, but if not, we'll let you know when you get there. It's going to be fun. I'm excited.
I can't wait.
Well, if you leave he leaves at 11. What? Oh, wait, no, he's further south than I am. So yeah, it is going to take him that long. I don't know why I was thinking he was only the same amount as mine. And then Mississippi Hippie's coming.
Yes, Miss Sherry.
Through too. So I don't know that she's going to be the same time I am, but if she is, she'll come with me or drive behind me, or with me. But if not, then I mean, I'll just have to go on and she'll come on her way. Like, it's so easy. I mean, it's a straight shot for both of us. For me and her.
And if you get there a little late, like, don't stress, because I believe how we are going to do it. I could be wrong, and I could be like spilling secrets. I don't know, but we're gonna, like, when everybody gets there, we'll kind of have a couple announcements. So if you miss the announcements, we'll fill you in. It's mainly like the dinner, the picture, so I don't maybe have to run around so much. And then we'll kind of like have maybe like an hour or so of mingling and kind of like maybe get a snack. I'm not sure if we'll have like. I'm assuming we might have food. I don't know if we'll have food or anything, but like just like an area to like talk and kind of get the jitters out. And then the last, I believe, hours, then when the panel actually like will start and everybody kind of sit down, you can ask some questions. I'm not sure I'm not sure who's on it officially, but the bigger channels that will be there will be answering like different just questions you guys have. And me too, like how to do this.
Yeah.
So if you're late or you're running behind, like, don't stress, don't rush. Like, you still don't have time.
Right.
Steven,
and you're not going to miss
anything. It's going to be fine.
I promise you. There is so much. You're not going to miss anything.
Yeah, I believe Aquashella, they had, I think it was yesterday or today, they had like a general volunteer, because the volunteers like really do make Aquashella happen. They have some cool people that help set up everything. And yeah.
I'm not going to sign anything to help out, but I'll just help out when I need it.
Keeps me busy, but I would, if I had, like, I would still, like, I just,
right. So yeah. Fun. I mean, exactly.
But yeah, just whenever you get there, I think it was Steven and G.A. Oliver, just let me know when you get there. And if you want to help, like, I don't know what will be left, but there's always something. Like I think the last show we were looking for the autograph card box the entire show.
That and like when I got there, everybody was helping LRB Lucas get in and get all his stuff in and out.
And whenever the booth is done, like the fish tube booth really doesn't take that long to set up. Really, it doesn't. But after the fish tube booth, like I went to help Lucas, and then I helped, can't remember, a couple of other people like just unload. I might not help them set up their booth because I don't know how they want it, but I'll help you like carry in tanks.
Everything in there.
I think Jesse helped carry in like a huge sump pump for another event. Like you just kind of see what needs to be done. And if you're willing to help, like they can always use help putting up something. Like there's always, and they have it down to a science that you're like, I don't know if they're going to get it done. I don't know if they're going to get it done. But in the last minute, it's like, oh, it looks great.
Yeah.
But I guess Skipper's probably started, so I guess we should let you guys go. But
again, I'm sorry for not getting the thumbnail done, Skipper.
I'm sure there's going to be lots of streams that I can crash because I totally crashed Lefty's stream last time. We need your help pronto, Mike. But
right.
Thank you guys, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And
thanks for having us. It's fun.
But I will see you guys and everybody on a live chat at Aquashella. I'm sure I can get a crew together for another live chat next Sunday.
Of course.
But I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.